We're back at it once again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm TJ Bradley. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. We're in Hartford, Connecticut tonight. Good old Heartland for WWE, and we're expecting a hell of a show. Kicking things off, we got Mandy Rose coming to the ring with Gigi Dolan. Mandy will go in this one-on-one against Bayley, the former United States Champion. And I can't imagine that Bayley is going to be too thrilled to see Gigi at ringside, the woman who beat her for the United States Championship. And she's heading to the ring with the belt. She's here to make sure Mandy gets a fair crack at the whip. Mandy, a member of Toxic Attraction who we have not seen yet this month in the LCW universe. And she's going to have her hands full here with Bayley. Our former United States Champion has been in red hot form. And quite frankly, it was a massive upset when Gigi prized the belt away from her. Bayley will be looking to respond here and get herself back to winning ways. The crowd showing their appreciation. They really enjoyed the title reign of Bayley. She took on all comers, and she gave it everything she had. She came out aggressive, and really no one was able to cope with her until Gigi Dolan came along. Bayley up onto the ring apron and just shouting down to the crowd. She looks calm and confident tonight. And here we go. Let's get Friday Night Smackdown underway. Mandy with a kick and then chops. Now pounding away at her on the ground. Good work from Mandy, starting fast here. And that's what you got to do against Bayley. She don't mess around, and you got to get out there and you got to mean business. Now a kick to the back, good stuff. But Bayley back to her feet. Oh, look at that hip toss by Mandy. And then a very acrobatic drop kick right to the face. She's starting strong here, Mandy. Bayley though whips her off into the corner. Mandy blocks that shot. Now going for a suplex. Oh, big impact, good stuff there by Mandy Rose. And what a slap to the face. Now sends Bayley off into the corner. Driving her head against the turnbuckle. And a big forearm to the face. This is really good stuff from Mandy Rose. Don't underestimate the effort it takes to keep Bayley down here. And just as I say that, Bayley coming back, puts Mandy in the corner. But Mandy gets an elbow up. Now whips Bayley off into the corner. And kicks to the midsection. And stomping down on her. Great stuff from Mandy. She's really going at Bayley here. More big shots. And now just showboating. I don't know if we need that, Mandy. This is a serious match you're in here. And she certainly managed to slow Bayley right down. Bayley's offense has been extremely limited. And boy, oh boy, look at this. Mandy puts her down, and this one could be done. No, Bayley manages to get her shoulder up. That was really close. And Mandy is looking absolutely tremendous here. Lifts Bayley back up, and oh my goodness, that knee. And this time it must be done. She's squashing Bayley here. This is unbelievable. No, Bayley manages to get her shoulder up again. She's showing great heart here. But how much more can she have left? Hang on a minute. The Bayley to belly suplex out of nowhere. And this one could be done. But hold on, Gigi heading up to the top turnbuckle. And it looks like she was going to break up that pin if Mandy hadn't kicked out. And now Bayley with a shot to the midsection of the champion. And she's not for interference here. Going back to Mandy, big shot there. Takes her to the floor. And it's the Rose plant. And the ref tells Gigi to get the hell out. And here we go. But no, Gigi back in to break up the cover. And that's it. The ref is absolutely done with this. He's sending Gigi away. He wants this to be one-on-one. And Gigi saved Mandy there, I think. After the Rose plant, Bayley went for the cover. And surely that would have been it. But Gigi got involved. and Bayley was not able to complete the cover. Here we go, we're fighting on the outside now. This is descending into a brawl. Gigi has been sent to the backstage area. This is a knee there though, and a big shot coming back from Mandy. Throws Bayley back into the ring. After a really strong start from Mandy Rose, she has started to slow here. How much gas has she got left in the tank? Air drag takedown on Bayley. Stomp to the face as well. But Bayley, here we go, leg drag takedown. Comes back at Mandy. And an elbow drop to the chest. Oh, look at that move. Bayley is on fire all of a sudden. And big shots to Mandy. Can Mandy find a way to get her defense going here? German suplex takedown. And just rubbing Mandy's face in it. Elbow to the back of the head as well. Oh, and an armbar takedown. Bayley has certainly got her second win here. Mandy manages to get a foot up though, and turns the momentum back in her favor. And half camel clutch slows things right down, and looks to put the hurting on Bayley here. Bayley catches the kick and takes Mandy down, and now with a headlock on the mat. This is good ground wrestling from Bayley. Mandy manages to throw her off, and now Bayley looking for something big. Is it going to be the Rose Plant? She's gone for a kick to the midsection, and it is. It's the Rose Plant. This one has got to be done, and there's no Gigi at ringside to break it up this time. Bayley has beaten Mandy Rose. The second Rose Plant did for her. And Bayley kicks off Smackdown with a win. She'll be pleased with that, but she sure as heck won't be pleased with the way that Gigi behaved at ringside here tonight. We saw Mandy come out real fast, and she almost did enough to put Bayley away, but our former United States champion just hung on in there. And in the end, when she started to get going, Gigi tried to interfere, but the ref sent her right away. And Bayley managed to get the job done. A good victory, because Mandy Rose has been doing really well in the LCW universe so far. I'm sure this is the first of many times we're going to see Bayley in her post-title reign, and she'll be looking to get back in the title picture as soon as she's able to. Backstage here, we got Chyna and Becky talking things through. Becky and Bianca tonight will face Trish and Lita in a tag team match for our main event. And they have had problems, those two, Trish and Lita, with DX in recent weeks. It could be explosive, and it looks like Chyna's just giving Becky a pep talk here. Doesn't look like Chyna's too impressed with Becky's defeat to Lita on Monday Night Raw. She's telling Becky just how it is. If you're going to be part of DX, you got to keep up your end of the bargain and win matches like that. Oh, but hang on a minute. Here comes the baddest woman on the planet, and she's squaring up to Becky Lynch here. These two met at Extreme Rules, and Becky Lynch came out on top in that match. But Ronda certainly looked a little ring rusty, and it doesn't look like Ronda's too impressed that Becky is going around dining out on the story of beating Ronda at Extreme Rules when Ronda was at best half-cooked. We may not be done with these two. There's a hell of a lot of ego there, and these two plain don't like each other. We got Toni Storm heading out to the ring here. She ain't scheduled for a match on my running order, so I don't know what she's going to want. We saw Toni on Monday night in the wrong place at the wrong time, and Abadon took her frustrations out on Toni. Abadon, who in recent weeks has been back and has been to some extent stalking Gigi, but we know that she cannot lay hands on Toxic Attraction, and instead she's been taking her anger out on anyone else she comes across. On Monday night, that was Toni Storm, and Toni got a hell of a beating. But she's here tonight. She's a tough cookie. And what she got to say? Looks like she's going to address the situation from Monday night. And she's calling Abadon out. I don't know about this. And here comes our hardcore champion. Be careful what you wish for, Toni. Abadon is psychotic. She's put people in hospital. We got Lana on the shelf currently. We haven't seen Charlotte Flair for months, after Abadon absolutely took her apart at SummerSlam. And here she comes, making her way to the ring slowly, confidently. She is a bad woman. And Toni might have bitten off more than she can chew here. But this will be a hardcore match for the hardcore title, and that means anything goes. If you can get your hands on it, it's legal. And this is exactly the sort of environment that this sicko Abadon thrives in. And you gotta know that wasn't through her head at this point or all the ways she could do harm to Toni Storm. And Toni, I just hope you're prepared. This ain't gonna be any wrestling match. This is gonna be an all-out brawl. And the crowd are here for it. Look at that mangled hardcore belt, that's what we're fighting for. And I know that Toni would love to get her hands on some gold, but would she really want the hardcore title? It may all be academic, quite honestly, because Abadon looks damn near unbeatable in these hardcore matches. And both competitors just being introduced to the crowd. Abadon raises the belt up above her head. And for her, you gotta know that this ain't about titles. This is about hurting people. She ain't in the wrestling business. She's in the pain business. And this may be a title match. But Toni has got a lot more to worry about than whether she leaves with the gold. Godspeed to you, Toni. Let's get this on. Look at this, Abadon lifting Toni up. And oh boy, the whiplash effect there. But Abadon misses her kick. And now Toni back on top of things. Throws Abadon out to the apron. And there we go, dropping her across the top rope. Toni, is she going to head to the outside? Remember, there are no countouts in hardcore matches. And here we go, Toni. But Abadon meets her with big shots to the face. And now looking for a big old suplex. Look at her strength here, holding Toni aloft. And it's going to be a bumpy landing. Oh boy, look at that. On the hard outside floor. And throwing Toni back into the ring. That ain't like Abadon, but you never know what this woman is thinking. Oh God, drives Toni's face right into her knee, but Toni comes back at her, whips her into the corner, and then catches her with an elbow. That's great from Toni. She ain't here to be plowed right through. And she got Abadon down now, and she's stomping on her. Now Toni getting out of the ring, and what's she looking for here? Oh, it's a baseball bat, and she hits Abadon square between the eyes. And remember, it's all legal here, and more shots going in, and every single one of those absolutely legal. And maybe that's exactly what Toni had planned here. Abadon, though, you just can't put this woman down. Look at her. She's come right back at Toni, and you couldn't tell that she's the one who's just taken multiple baseball bat shots to the head. What the hell do you do with this woman? The leader of Satan's Trident. And she's going for another big suplex on the outside. Boy, oh boy. She is just inhuman, this one. And then throws Toni into the barricade. And heads back into the ring to load it up. And I don't know what this is all about, quite honestly. Abadon would do just as well to stay out there, stay on Toni and get this one done. But maybe she wants to give Toni a little bit of hope, give her a moment or two to recover, only to go out and rip all hope away. And no, Toni misses with the baseball bat. And Abadon, is she going for another one of those suplexes? Oh boy, just flips Toni out there. Oh my goodness. Toni is eating real damage here. She pushes Abadon back though, and both women heading back into the ring. Oh, and look at that pump handle suplex by Abadon. And she's going for the first cover of the match. No, Toni kicks out, just a 2 count there. Oh, good jawbreaker from Toni, but Abadon catches her kick. And look at that counter into a powerbomb by Abadon. And are we done here? I don't know. Abadon looking for something big on Toni Storm, is she? Oh, big clubbing clothesline right to the chest. And then a splash. But Toni comes back. Good clothesline there. And she's rolling out of the ring and looking for some more support. What's she going for this time? It doesn't matter, Abadon interrupts her and drives her face back into her knee. Look at this now, stretching out the knee. Oh, Toni Storm. Abadon will break you down piece by piece. Going for a big powerbomb. Oh God, and hits it right here outside on the floor. Toni coming back though. Look at that swinging Hurricane Runner, good stuff. And now she's clearing off the announce table. Is she going to go for something big here? But Abadon is back to her feet. And Toni sends her into the ring. Now Toni, is she going back for that baseball bat? No, she needs to get back into the ring. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Knees into the back of Abadon. Now a big forearm to the face. Toni is holding her own here. And that's no easy feat against this woman. Toni with a sledgehammer now. Oh my God. You really need that level of weapon against Abadon. But Abadon with the backbreaker there. She wanted no part of that sledgehammer. And it's there. And you gotta worry for Toni having introduced that weapon to the match. She don't want to see Abadon use it on her. But it's there at the feet of both women. And it's legal for either one of them to use. Shots back from Toni here though. And hang on a minute, that's a good move. Are we going to have a new champion here? Abadon kicks out. You got to believe that it's going to take a hell of an effort to put her away here. Abadon going for her big powerbomb here. Oh, and she hits it. And this one's going to be done. No, Toni Storm manages to kick out. And that was so close, I was sure she was done. And Abadon didn't look like she minds too much. She enjoys inflicting pain on others. And Toni kicking out just gives her more opportunity to have fun here. Oh, look at that suplex. And now Abadon is lining up for something big. Is it going to be another one of those power bombs? It certainly is. Toni's in a whole world of trouble here. And she eats that powerbomb for the second time. And this time it really must be done. It is. Abadon wins. She defends the gold. And more importantly to her, she puts Toni Storm in a world of pain. And Toni showed great intestinal fortitude to challenge Abadon here after Abadon's sneak attack on Toni on Monday Night Raw. But quite honestly, Toni, you're better off out of this. You don't want to deal with Abadon on any kind of a regular basis. And yes, you tried your best here, but hardcore is all that Abadon is about. It'll take a real big effort to prize that title belt from her grasp. And the referee doesn't look like he wants to get too close. I don't blame him. Abadon snatching up the title belt. She's happy with her effort tonight. And she raises the belt high above her head, and the crowd don't know quite what to make of this woman. Oh, and there's Gigi Dolan, who Abadon has been stalking in recent weeks. And she's talking to Lita, who stopped Becky Lynch interfering in Gigi's title match against Carmella last Monday night. Clearly Gigi is happy that Lita interfered and allowed that match to finish clean. And Gigi did put Carmella away in the end. She is our United States champion. But Lita wants a piece of that. And she's challenging Gigi for next Monday night. And that'll be a hell of a match. But if you want a hell of a match, then we got one coming up for you here. It's gonna be the main event. Becky Lynch and Bianca are accompanied by the WWE champion Chyna, making their way to the ring here. And they're gonna go against Trish Stratus and Lita. This one has been brewing for a few weeks here. We've seen both of these teams going back and forth. And here comes our Intercontinental Champion, Trish Stratus. Imagine if Lita could claim the United States title on Monday night. Trish and Lita with all the gold, that'd be one hell of a thing to see. Our Intercontinental Champion here, making her way to the ring. I don't know if she wanted to head out before Lita. It's 3-on-1 out here, and you know what DX are like. But as it is, they're standing at ringside. Oh, and here comes Lita, after having her conversation with Gigi. She ain't messing around, she clearly knows what DX are like. And I'm just hoping that this one finishes clean. But I don't know it's gonna. Lita sliding into the ring. Crowd are so happy to have her back. And the folks here in Connecticut are giving her a great ovation. It's gonna be Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus to kick this one off. Let's get it underway. Trish whips Becky off into the corner, but Becky blocks the shot. Now Becky, fisherman suplex, nice stuff. Doesn't hold the cover though, it's way too early. Now look at this, another big suplex upcoming. Fantastic stuff from the man. She's coming out quick here. And now heading to the top rope. But Trish uses the opportunity to get a tag in. And Lita now. Oh, what a kick to the midsection on Becky. And heading to the middle rope. Oh boy. And takes Becky Lynch down. Oh, it's the twist of fate on Becky. And this one could be done. But no, Becky manages to get her shoulder up. We're still in the early going here, and Lita is piling on the offense. Oh, what a spinning forearm as well. And now, oh boy, takes Becky down. And what on earth is happening here? The man really needs a tag. And she whips Lita off onto the apron, and a drop kick sends her to the floor. But Bianca's down there. Is she going to have a go at Lita? Becky taking the time though in the ring. Just celebrating, and now she heads on out there. Lita with a rake to the back. You gotta do what you gotta do against this lot. And now going for Chyna, and I don't know that's smart, but I'm sure Chyna would have got involved anyway here. Becky takes Lita down. And this is good stuff from DX on the outside. They are claiming the ascendancy here. I might not like the tactics, but you gotta say they certainly are effective. Becky throws Lita into the ring steps. Lita is certainly getting the worst of it on the outside. Catches Becky's kick though. Oh, and what a knee to the face. That'll slow the man right down. And now Lita throws Becky into the steel steps. A little bit of revenge there. And Lita, I'd get back into the ring if I were you. And she does just that. Oh, and goes for Bianca. She is hot. She just wants everyone from DX here. And what is this? Oh my God. Lita, what an acrobatic move. Takes Bianca down. And Becky is out there. And now Lita going back for China. She's going to clear all three of these women out on her own. And Becky, oh, look at that, grounds Lita. And that's a smart move. Take the legs away from her. And you take away a big part of Lita's offense. I don't know if Trish wants to get down there, but her partner sure as hell could do with a bit of help on the floor. He's thrown into the barricade. Oh, and look at that shot, and another from Becky Lynch. Now Becky, oh boy, manhandle slam right into the barricade. Lita is in a whole lot of trouble here. She needs a tag, and we haven't seen Trish in this match for more than a few moments. Now Becky, lining up something big. Is it going to be the disarmer? It certainly is. She's going for it, and she's got it locked in. And Lita, in the middle of the ring there, Trish, breaks it up with a drop kick to the back of Becky, but that was tight. I did not know if Trish was going to get there in time. And Trish whipped out of the ring by Becky now. And she's going for the cover on Lita. Is this going to be it? Lita has eaten a lot of damage here, but she manages to get her shoulder up. And a leg drop right onto the arm of Lita. Becky's enjoying this. Remember, on Monday Night Raw, Lita got a victory over Becky in the main event. She beat her one-on-one. Oh, and it's the manhandle slam. And this one surely is going to be done. It is. It is. It's a 3 count. D-Generation X win this one. And this match was really won on the floor, not in the wrestling ring. When this fight went to the floor, Lita was at a distinct disadvantage. We had China down there, and we know that DX are masters of the dark arts. And by the time they made their way back into the ring, Lita was in no fit state to compete, and she just couldn't get a tag to Trish. Becky was smart. She used her ring mouse, threw Trish right out of the ring, and in that moment, she took advantage of the opportunity and put Lita away. And what's this? Becky Lynch talking to Trish Stratus here. Oh wait, she wants a title shot, and not just any title shot. She wants an IC title shot at Crown Jewel, the next pay-per-view in the LCW universe. What a big match that'll be, and what a way to close out Smackdown. Thank you for being with us, everyone. We'll see you next time.